Chiefs and Broncos. Now, Patrick Mahomes didn't have the most amazing passing touchdown filled performance, but he showed up in a different way this time. He showed up when his back was against the wall and his team was in desperate need of a touchdown drive. And he didn't even just bring one, he brought two. They were down by 10, and he gave them 14. And all in all, he won them the game by doing that. I especially give him credit when he made that left-handed pass when Von Miller was literally within seconds, not even seconds, milliseconds of sacking him. And he just was able to dump that pass off to his receiver and make a big play and get a first down. His first three games were impressive, but this one was the one that really did it for me. We saw him play well with a lead. We kind of already saw that the first 3 weeks, but could he play from behind and come back? And he did. And of course, when one quarterback does well, people will point fingers at the other quarterback and say, "You suck, you didn't do enough." But I got to give Case Keenum credit. He was going against a pretty tough team. Obviously, their defense isn't as good as their offense, but their defense is still pretty good. And he still was able to go down the field right after the Chiefs took the lead for the first time that night and bring him all the way down the field. Unfortunately, he just overthrew Demaryius Thomas just a little bit, and that would have been the game winner. But overall, I still think he played a great game. And, of course, people will only pay attention to that one overthrow and say, "Oh, he sucks, he's terrible." But I think he's still a pretty good quarterback for the Denver Broncos. And Broncos fans who don't see that are pretty stupid, in my opinion. And I got to give credit to the Broncos defense as well. They made Patrick Mahomes look human, and they forced him to come back against them. But in the end, he did the job he needed to do. And Denver, as good as they were in the first half, they were not as good in the second half. So my credit's kind of like for the first half. But for the second half, they were kind of blah, to be honest. Especially when they gave up a 23-yard play on 2nd and 30, or it was something like 23, 25, somewhere in that range. They gave up a huge, huge play on 2nd and 30 to make it 3rd and manageable. So that's not good. You can't go doing that and expect to win games.